Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Mic Check Podcast. This is T Word, the People's Champ. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss all these great uploads that we're going to be bringing to you over the next month. We're really going to go hard in the paint and make sure we put out great content. Today, we're going to talk about the college football playoffs of 2023 and the championship game between the Georgia Bulldogs and the TCU Horned Frogs. So, Georgia is coming in as the number 1 seed, with TCU coming in as an upset number 3 seed. Right now, Georgia is a 13-point favorite, so they're going to be looking to repeat and go undefeated for the first time since 1980. TCU represents the first Big 12 team to play in a legitimate championship game in NCAA since 2009 in the sport of football. So the last team to do so was my boys, the Texas Longhorns. So hook 'em. We unfortunately lost that game to an SEC team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. I don't even want to go there. But anyway, we're going to talk about this game. It looks to be a good one. The over-under is 62, so they're expecting a high-scoring game. TCU has a path to victory if they're able to replicate some of what they did against the Michigan Wolverines, which is run football really well. They totaled 263 yards on the ground, which is just amazing. Well, not total. They got that from one player. So an opportunity lies to really control the game, slow it down, and have some gas in the tank at the end of the game, and potentially take some steam out of Georgia's defense late in the game by pounding the rock early and doing their best to just play keep away and keep that offense of Georgia from getting on track. Now, on the flip side, you've got Stetson Bennett, the quarterback of the Georgia Bulldogs, and he can sling it. He had a nice throw at the end of the game with 46 seconds left to go ahead and beat Ohio State in the semifinal game over the weekend. So you're looking at one team that can control the rock and the other team that can be explosive. Who's going to do the most against the opposing defense and make something happen? Obviously, I'm not going to give a prediction today. Just kind of setting up what you could look for in the game. There's some other stats to talk about here. Let's see. If you like to bet, Georgia's a minus 480 on the money line, minus 12.5 on the spread. You've got TCU as a plus 360. Good opportunity to win some money there. Plus 12.5 on the spread. So obviously right around 13 points. Let's see. The money line has been moving a little bit. It initially broke at a minus 550 for Georgia and plus 400 for TCU. And here's some information about the spread so far. Georgia's 24-8 in their last 32. Let's see. That's against the spread. And the Horned Frogs were 10-3-1 in their last 14. So as you can see, these teams actually have some success as far as covering and stuff like that. So there's a good chance that we're going to see these teams kind of put a stamp on getting that high scoring. You may see a lot of breakaway runs for TCU and a lot of long, deep passes for Georgia. So in my opinion, this could look a little bit like a track meet on grass, but the thing is, the team that's running the ball the best typically has an advantage in terms of late in the game when attrition and fatigue start to set in. They're going to have the reserves to go because they're actually initiating the offense and controlling it, and that's also going to keep their defense off the field, keeping them fresh, and keep the opposing offense off the field, keeping them out of sync. So that favors TCU. On the other hand, Georgia is explosive because while they fell behind against Ohio State, they were down by 14 going into the fourth. That didn't stop them from making it a hell of a football game and pushing the envelope and coming up with a big win at the end. So that tells me right there that you have a team that could just flip a switch. And when you have that and you've got championship experience and championship pedigree all across the field, because I really didn't expect them to make it back this far after the so many players just left. The large amount of players that they had went into the draft last year because they were so good, but they were able to get right back. So you got to give them credit for that. And that tells you that this team is something to be reckoned with, and it can't be counted out, especially after a big comeback in the semifinal game. Now, something to also consider before you pick your favorite or before you pick your winner, think about what if it was too emotional of a comeback for Georgia and they're out of tank, they're out of gas, they're out of reserves going into this next game. What if that they blew their top in that one game? What if that's what happened and they come in super flat and they get too far behind and TCU's running the ball and they get ahead. Another dynamic to consider, maybe TCU is riding too high after what's considered a pretty major upset, 3-2, when Michigan was supposed to blow their doors off. And what if they're too emotionally high and they come in and they end up just playing flat because they have nothing left? What if both the teams come in flat? That would be something to see. I'm hoping it's door number 4 and both teams are taking the momentum from these big wins and the excitement of a championship game, and they come in and give us some great football on Monday night. Kickoff is going to be 7:30 from SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, so it's going to be interesting. Don't forget to tune in, and I believe ESPN is going to be televising this game. So if you don't have it, hurry up and get it so you can watch it and come back and we can talk about it. How about that? But I'm going to save my prediction for when I get Q back on the panel, and we'll talk about that a little bit closer to the game. Just want to get this video out and give you all some background information before you get your thoughts together for who's going to win. This has been the Mike Check Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm T Word. Until the next time, peace.